Hey y'all, happy Tuesday, happy April the 4th, 2023. It also happens to be my happy birthday. I turned 52 today and I am having a birthday bash today. So I thought I'd come on and do a live craft with you and tell you all about it. So just wanted to share my special day with you guys, do a little craft, and I have, not only are we doing a birthday bash sale over in the Etsy shop, but we're also doing just a fun little giveaway today. So hang on to your hats. We're gonna have a little bit of fun and get crafty in the process. I'm gonna try to loosen this up before we get started because I always struggle with it. Like I said, today's my birthday. I wanted to share it with you guys. So in honor of the big 5-2 today, I am having a 25% off any purchase of $25 or more over in the Etsy shop. So when you're done watching this video and getting your craft inspiration for the day, hop on over to elliegrace'sattic.etsy.com and check out all of our beautiful signs over there. Get something for your home or maybe as a gift, and get 25% off today only over in our Etsy shop. In addition to that, we're doing a little giveaway. I'm not giving away my craft today because it's actually something that I want in my kitchen. I needed something, you know, Easter's almost here, and so there's that transition period between Easter and when I put up patriotic stuff, which I love having patriotic stuff out all summer, because there's just, I don't like to put a limit on being patriotic. We should be patriotic all year long. But I like to do lemons for summer, celebrating, ushering in summer vacation, because we're ready, we're all ready. So I'm gonna do a little lemon sign today, kind of a note card holder, and I'll show you what we're gonna do with that. But in honor of being this close to summer vacation today, if you're watching with us, whether you're live, watching with us live, or if you catch the replay, just give us a like, give us a comment, let us know you're watching, and share the video. And if you do all three of those things, we're gonna put your name in the hat and we're gonna give away this cute little set of summer coasters. This one's wrapped up already, but you're gonna get, these are the cutest little wood slice coasters. You're gonna get a lemon and an orange and a lime and a watermelon, and these are really fun. I put a set out on my porch every summer just to brighten up the space, and they're really great functional coasters for those drinks and such out on your furniture. So we're gonna be giving away a set of these to someone who gives us a like, gives us a comment, and sprinkles the video for us. So we're gonna draw for that a little bit later this week. Thank you, Danielle. Mwah. I appreciate that. So we're gonna get on with our little craft. I'm gonna show you, I'm kind of recycling something, which is one of my favorite things to do. This is just a little wood plank sign. This is what it looked like originally. It was this natural state when I bought it. This is the back. You see, you could hang it, or it has a little pedestal to, it kind of comes back. I used it for something else. I think I had chalk paint on it, and I used it for some type of sign-in table. But you can see I've sanded most of that off. It's real smooth. It was rough when I got it, so it's real smooth. And we're gonna paint it, we're gonna whitewash it today for what we're doing. But I got it at the Dollar General. They have, usually have these in stock or some form of these. But they have a lot of little natural signs like this. And I wanna say, cause it's been a minute, it was probably about $4 or $5. And I used it for the one event. I brought it home. I didn't want to, it stayed in my closet, and I was like, I need to do something with that, and so this is where we're at. So I've got some white paint, and we're gonna hopefully open it with no problem. Anyway, what have you guys been up to? Let us know in the chat what y'all are doing today. Are you working? Do I have paint in here? Okay, yeah. It was just taking a minute to come out. All right. I hope you are all ready for Easter. We don't really, you know, we put out bunnies, but we sprinkle that in with Jesus, because that's who the season is about, right? Easter is all about Jesus. So I hope that you are having a good Holy Week. I hope you're taking time to reflect on the real reason for Easter and what the Lord has done for us this week. So I'm just kind of lightly dipping the tip of my brush into this white paint. We're actually going to put something on top of this, but I just want the base to be white. So I'm just going to kind of lightly brush it just so it's not so dark. I'm going to try to get in, not so much doing the sides of the, I'm just doing the top and the little bracket brace behind it. This board. Couldn't get that out. Y'all, when you turn 52, words get harder. Oh goodness. All right, so we are getting this paint on, and this dries really quickly. If it's still damp, we'll hit it with a blow dryer. I'm not really, like I said, worried about the sides. The sides are still mostly natural. Anyway, they have at the Dollar General, the Dollar Tree, you can find something similar to this. Maybe might be in a different shape. I know Walmart has these. So you can find these in a lot of different places. I know I got mine at the Dollar General. In fact, I was just in Walmart yesterday and saw, because I always have to go down the craft aisle in Walmart or Dollar General or Dollar Tree or, of course, Hobby Lobby. I always go down the wood aisle that has the little wood cutouts, especially at Hobby Lobby, because they always have, you can catch it just right. You'll catch them 40% off and get some really good little blanks to do crafts with. All right, so I'm just kind of hitting that little inside. Nothing fancy, just getting a whitewash on it so it looks like that. So it's just not so dark, okay? Move this brush over here in the water, move that out of the way. I am gonna hit it just a second with the blow dryer, so hold your ears. Just helping it dry. All right, I just wanted to get the main wetness off of it. And so now we're gonna get our trusty Mod Podge, which is nothing but glue. If you don't have Mod Podge, you could totally use Elmer's glue for this. And I, ahead of time, because I didn't want to make you wait, cut out these strips of scrapbook paper. How pretty is this paper with the lemons on it? It was an 8.5 by 11 paper. You'll see where I cut it out. This paper is 59 cents a sheet at Hobby Lobby, but again, if you catch it just right, you can get 40% off, or sometimes 50% off. So I want to say, usually I'll wait, and if I go in there and catch it like 40-50% off, I'll just pick out all the pretty colors that I like and stock up, you know, because that makes it, what, 30 cents? You can't beat that. So next time you go, check it out, stock up. So I've pre-cut my strips. Let me see, we have comments. If y'all have questions about what I'm doing, or just about the Etsy shop, or about the birthday bash, or anything, y'all please feel free to ask in the comments below. Even if you're watching on the replay, I'll see your comments and I'll answer those questions. Thank you, Miss Rhonda. I appreciate that. I will take all the birthday wishes and blessings that I can. So I've I cut them out to fit on my planks like so. That's what we're doing. And so I am going to start from the bottom, and I'm gonna open up the Mod Podge. Yeah, it was chilly this morning at my house, and now it's a little warm. So I'm pushing up my sleeves. I am just going to Mod Podge lightly with a sponge brush. You can use a regular paintbrush, whatever you have. I'm getting a light layer of the Mod Podge onto that bottom plank. I'm gonna dip my brush again, and I'm going to put a light layer onto my paper, maybe. Okay, and going to get that lined up as best I could. If it goes over a tad, totally okay. We're gonna fix that, and then I'm just gonna smooth that out, and we're gonna, so that's what we got on the bottom, and we're gonna work our way up. I had them where they were lining up, so that's what I was checking. Is my pattern still lining up? Okay, so I'm gonna just continue with that process. Got a little bit of debris in there. I must have had something floating in my Mod Podge. This Mod Podge has been around the block, needless to say. Put a light layer onto our paper. I love lemons. I wish I had more lemon stuff. I may have to make some more, but they're fun to decorate my kitchen in the lemons. I have the cutest tea towel ever with lemons, and that is what started my whole like lemon craze in my kitchen a couple years ago. So I've got a few lemon pieces. I do something new every year, but if I were to buy this in any store, it would cost me way more than, what, $5, $6? I'm trying to see, about $6 for all the things I'm gonna put on it. Maybe $7. All right. Third piece, almost done with this part. It goes pretty fast. Like I said, I cut my paper ahead of time so you guys wouldn't have to watch me do that. All right, that last piece. This is something to, if you didn't want to do lemons, I mean, you could do this for any holiday. Just decorate. Decoupage, if you've been around for more than a minute, you have seen me decoupage quite a few things. And all that is, that's a fancy French word for gluing paper, basically. I have decoupage with newspaper and, is that right? Yeah, just making sure I'm matching up my patterns. Newspaper, magazine articles, tissue paper, wrapping paper. You can decoupage with just about any kind of paper. Collages, I've redone furniture, I've done candles and frames, and I mean, the sky's the limit, and it's really such an inexpensive and easy way to dress something up. And kids could do it. I mean, come on, it's paper and glue. So don't be intimidated by fancy French words. Get in there, try it out. You might find that you love it. Okay, so this is what it looks like after we got the initial paper on it. Isn't that the cutest little stand-up sign? Mine is, like I said, it comes with a hanger, or you could add a hanger if yours doesn't come with it. But the little stand I love, and mine's gonna stand on my counter, and it'll make more sense in a minute. Okay, so now that I have that on, I'm gonna get my handy dandy sanding block, and I'm gonna sand the edges just to kind of get any excess off and kind of give it that distressed look that you know I love. So it'll make it, it's pretty easy to do it. You'll see I just touched this board just a little bit. I don't know if you can, if I could see it. I just touched that a little bit with the sander block, and you'll see it kind of distressed it and took off the excess. And make sure when you're doing it, you don't want to go this way towards the center of the sign. You want to go down and away from the sign, just so you're not ripping your paper up off that you glued down. So I'm just going to kind of firmly but gently, if that makes sense, go around. The insides might be a little tricky. Kind of just go down like that from the center down towards the side to get into that crack. Okay, and then go around. You'll see how that's peeling off. It's just taking the extra right off. I'm gonna go down the I know it's making a lot of noise, sorry. Real life, hashtag real life. All right. Yeah, I would thank you so much for all of you who constantly are sprinkling our videos. Every like, every comment, every follow means so much to us here at Ellie Grace's Attic. And honestly, it helps us with the algorithm. The more we get seen, that transfers into sales and dollars, and helps our small business. And then eventually, you'll be able to send me stars. So, all right, I'm going around the top, getting that extra off. So like I said, don't worry if you didn't cut your paper exactly right. It's gonna be okay. You'll see I'm getting lots of little furries. Okay, I'm gonna kind of, since I didn't go in between these other ones, I'll do this side right now. Again, I'm pressing down firmly but gently to get the excess out from in between the grooves. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I kind of blow the dust off. So, okay, I did bottom side, making sure I know where I'm at. But flip it over to the other side. Really, again, I'm going down and away from the sign. Are just bright and cheery. Can I say that? The yellow, let me just say this. I used to not like yellow. I used to not. It was my sweet mama's favorite color was yellow. And I used to be like bright yellow. And I'd be like, even our kitchen growing up had mustard yellow appliances. And I'm like, Mom, the floor was linoleum and it was yellow and orange and brown. And she loved it, but bless it, I never did. And then I discovered mustard yellow. Like, that's one of my favorite colors now. I love it. And maybe it has something to do with my sweet mama's not here. She's in heaven, but yellow just makes me happy. My bathroom is yellow. The walls are yellow. So it just cheers you up. You can't be around yellow and it not cheer you up. All right, so I'm doing the other half of my in-betweens. And yeah, there it goes. And more. stinking cute. All right, we got it all sanded down. I know it's a bit noisy. Thank you for hanging on. Let me blow it. Get a lot of dust. All right, and so here is what we have. You'll see how different that is. You might not, you should be able to see it. See how it's just ever so slightly distressed around the edges. Okay, so it kind of looks like it's been there for a minute, right? So now, in addition to that, I have some ink. This is a black ink pad. It's by Memento is the brand. I got it at Hobby Lobby. These are probably $7 or $8, but they'll last you forever. Okay, as long as you don't leave them open, the ink will last forever. This is also a good way to distress. You'll see that I did something earlier. I still have paint. Haven't washed my hands yet. So I'm just gonna hit the edges. I'm debating though, do I wanna do black or brown? I think I'm actually gonna do I want to do black or brown? I can't decide. I think I'm going to do brown. Don't go anywhere. It happens to be right behind me. Okay. This brand is called Stays On, but it's the same thing. Both of these, in my opinion, are the two, like, good brands of ink. Stays On and Memento. Both of these, when you ink something with this or stamp something with this, it's going to be there for the duration. Okay, so these are really, both of these are available at Hobby Lobby. Not a sponsorship, it's just my two favorite brands. All of my ink are these brands. So same thing, I'm gonna open it up and I'm gonna go just ever so slightly on the edges where I just kind of sanded. Just gonna give it a little more depth. Again, not perfect. I'm just ever so slightly, I'm kind of getting it in the cracks. Doesn't have to be perfect. This is an ink pad. It's not really made to do this, but you can, it's okay. You can do it. It's typically made to put a stamp on it and stamp something, but I've stamped everything with like an actual rubber stamp that had a design. These guys, you can, a pencil, eraser, or you can do what I'm doing and distress the edge of cards or scrapbook paper or your signs, like what I'm doing right now. So don't be afraid just because it's not made for that to go for it. Okay. So I think the black would have been too dark. Let me close this back. This is what we have. Can you see that? Isn't that pretty? Just ever so slightly, you can see the ink around the edges, so it gives it a little extra depth and a little extra interest. You'll see even some of the ink like got up there, but it just kind of blends in, so I love it. So now I'm taking this cute little daisy. These flowers on the paper, I think, it looks like dogwood mixed in with the lemons. I don't know, do lemons have flowers? I probably should have like checked this. I guess that's lemon tree flowers, but it kind of looks like dogwood to me. But anyway, this is a little daisy, and that's what we're gonna use because it's what we had. This came off of a bunch of silk flowers that cost me $1 at the Dollar General, okay? So I pulled it off of the stem, and I'm gonna trim, you see it's got the little tail. I'm gonna trim that off so we can make it the bottom of it flat, because we're gonna hot glue it. And same thing with the leaves. I'm cutting that little tail off. And I am gonna put this to the side because I forgot I wanted to do some burlap in the corner, I think. Or do I want to do it at the top? I think I'm gonna do it at the top. I don't know what I'm doing yet. Hold on. I'm so glad y'all love me. All right, I think I'm gonna do it in the center of the top bar. So let me kind of gauge where I'm gonna cut this puppy. This is very technical. I'm laying the ribbon on the top like so. Can you even see what I'm doing? Hold on, let me do that. Does that help you a little bit? You can see my hands a little bit better. And that's the long scissors to be cutting. There we go, that's much easier. Okay, that's about right. Very technical. So I'm gonna dovetail these corners or these ends, which simply I'm folding my ribbon in half. I'm gonna take my fabric scissors and I'm gonna cut just from the corner of my fold down towards the inside of the ribbon. Snip, snip, and all it does is make that nice little V in your ribbon. I'm gonna flip this over, do the same thing on this side at about the same angle. Get my corners to match up. And snip. And so it dovetailed both the things. I'm not really doing a fancy frou-frou big ribbon. Okay, I'm gonna cut a little bit of twine. All I'm doing is taking the ribbon I just did and I'm pinching it, kind of gathering and pinching it like that. So I'm making like a little bow tie situation. And this is wired burlap ribbon that I got at Hobby Lobby. This is a $10 roll, a jumbo roll of ribbon that I got. I caught it, I don't buy it at full price. I caught this baby on sale for 50% off and snagged it because burlap, you can use burlap with just about everything. So I've pinched my ribbon in the middle. Make sure I'm doing the right side. And I'm just going to tie it super tight with this piece of twine. I'm going to tie super tight one knot, okay? And then I'm going to wrap it around a couple of times for security purposes. Make sure it's good and in place, okay? This is not going to be the focal. We're putting that flower on it, so it's okay if it's not. I think I'm going to leave the tails. Normally I would cut the tails, but I think I might let these just hang because they're cute and they'll kind of blend in. So now what I'm going to do is hot glue this bad boy in the center of that top plank, like so. Just holding it down for a minute. And once you get it in place, you can bend your little ribbon because it's wired. Anytime I make a ribbon, the bottom ribbon, even when I do the crisscross ribbon, the refab bow, the bottom is usually wired. At least the bottom, if not all. So now, we have this. That's where we're at. We've kind of whitewashed it so the little brackets inside you can see white instead of dark. We have decoupaged our lemon paper on top. Then we hit it with a sander to distress the edges. Then we inked the edges. Now we've put a little bow tie of burlap ribbon on there. And now we're gonna add our flower. This is really has a few layers, okay? But it's easy. They're all easy layers, nothing too difficult on here. So I put a dollop of hot glue right in the middle of my little bow situation. I'll hold it down, make sure it's good and on there. And then in the middle of those leaves, I'm gonna put another little dollop of hot glue and I'm gonna put my flower. And I'm gonna hold it. Hot glue dries pretty quickly, but you gotta kind of hold it in place till it sets. Oh my gosh, stinking cute. All right, that's what we have. Isn't that the cutest little thing? And you can kind of, like I said, you can work with your ribbon. You can because it's wired. You can move it around, get it to where you want it. Okay, so it's cute like this. We could stop there and it could just be a cute little sign, but wait, there's more. Hey, y'all don't forget, before we finish this little sign, I'm not giving away this guy today, but if you give us a like, give us a comment, and sprinkle the video, do all three of those things. Number one, we would appreciate it so much, but we're gonna get everybody that does those three things, like, comment, sprinkle, gonna put your name in a hat, and probably later this week, I'll say by Friday. We will draw on Friday for some winner to get one of these cute little sets of, there's 4 coasters, wood sliced coasters. They're decorated for summertime, like pieces of fruit. So this one's already tied up, but we have, each set has a watermelon, a lime, an orange, and a lemon. So how cute are those for you could put them in your kitchen or living room. You could probably use them as a trivet in your kitchen, but I use them as coasters. They're sealed, they're functional, so you can use them. You can just use them for pretty, or you can actually use them as they're designed for coasters. So like, comment, sprinkle our video today through Friday. We'll draw a winner on Friday. So we've done this cute little sign. It started out as a little $4 or $5 little, it was bare wood like this, sign that we got at the Dollar General. We whitewashed it, decoupaged the lemon paper. We distressed it with a sanding block, added ink, added the bow, the flower, and now, this is the whole reason I wanted to do this, is I have a little mini clothespin, okay? If you don't have a clothespin, you could use a bullnose clip. That would work. So I got this, it came in a pack of several. I think I got this one at the Hobby Lobby, but I've seen them at Dollar Tree as well. They might be a little smaller than this at the Dollar Tree, but it'll do the same job, okay? So I am just taking my hot glue while it's hot. Let me see which side. I like this side better. And I am just going to put a line of hot glue. Doesn't have to be much because I'm not holding anything heavy. And then right in the center, under my flower, I'm hot gluing it. I'm gonna hold it down. So now we have a little holder. Okay. Ta-da! So now, see, clothespin action. You can hang a photo. You could hang, you could print something, a design, a saying, a poem, whatever. What I like to do in my kitchen is I have a little actual chalkboard sign that sits out most of the year, and I have written on it verse of the week, and I put index cards on it. It actually has a little holder at the top, like a photo holder, and I put the verse on it like that. But I don't have it up right now because it doesn't go with Easter stuff. So I have written a scripture, Isaiah 43:19. Behold, I am doing a new thing. Don't you see it? So just a good scripture, a good truth for my people to see in the kitchen. And I'm going to clip that on here. Let me see if I could do it backwards. Maybe not. I'm going to clip it on there. You could do a picture, like I said. You could do something that you've printed. You could clip whatever you want on there. And so this is the whole reason I made this. So I could put some scripture up in my kitchen. Isn't that the cutest little cheerful summer sign that there is? And so easy. It didn't take us that long. I did more talking than I did crafting, I think, but you know, it's my birthday. I get to do what I want. So anyway, thank you for hanging out with me during my birthday bash. Don't forget, in honor of the birthday, the big 5-2, we're giving 25% off over in the Etsy shop. Go check it out, lagracesaddict.etsy.com. Anything in there is 25% off as long as you spend $25 or more, okay? And that's a good deal. That's a good deal for some of the signs in there, or for all of the signs. And then if you like, comment, and sprinkle the video, you get your name in the hat to win a set of our fruity summer coasters, wood slice coasters. Aren't they cute? So anyway, thank you guys for coming and hang out with me. Thank you for always being so supportive. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope this inspires you to do something crafty. It was really easy. Your kids can get in on the action. This actually would be, side note, because I'm putting mine in my kitchen. I love to have little stations of scripture all throughout my house. My kids have a sign on their bathroom wall, a little bulletin board that I put scripture on. In my utility room, there's a little bulletin board that I made. In my kitchen, we have something like this. In my master bathroom, we write with whiteboard markers on the mirrors. So there's always scripture. But this would be cute in your kid's bedroom. Like, do the colors of their bedroom. Let them get in on decorating it, and you could put notes to them, words of affirmation, scripture, that sort of thing. It would be cute in there. It'd be stinking cute as a gift. So lots of different ways you can use this, different seasons you could decorate it for. So I hope this inspires you to make one of these or to do something else crafty. If you do, please come back, post your picture, let us see what you did, share your ideas. I'd love to see them. So, love you guys. Happy crafting. Mwah.